Hey, what's up guys? It's SMS back with NFT and Me, and we are sponsored by the Lazy Hero NFT collection. Today we are going to be covering a couple projects that are doing some great things and setting up for an amazing 2022. A lot of high upside potential, both of these. It is the Wastelanders and the Drakos Unchained. So we'll dive into that in a moment. But first off, I want to thank all of the subscribers. We have crossed over 100 and I can't thank you guys enough. So if you haven't already, smash that like button. Leave a comment down below with a project you want me to take a look at, and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date for all of the announcements and all the projects that I'm kind of interested in or actually involved in. Also, we are still doing the giveaway for the Lazy Heroes. Stay to the end so you can find out how to enter your chance to win one of two Lazy Heroes that will be given away on January 23rd. Other than that, I just want to thank the Lazy Heroes for the amazing gift that they gave me. They sent me this giant canvas with the entire collection of Lazy Heroes on there. So I'm going to get a high resolution photo done of it, and we're going to bring it online so we can do a game where you got to search for a certain hero or something like that. But more details to come with that. But like I said, we're going to dive into the Wastelanders and Drakos Unchained, do a little bit of recap, and especially the Wastelanders, they're doing their tokenomics. They just released that, so we're going to look at that and kind of do a recap. I was in a AMA tonight, actually. It's a lot of fun over in that community, guys. I highly suggest Monday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and get on Twitter and get into that space. Join the Discord. It's a lot of fun to be part of that, and they always have the giveaways for the leaderboards as well. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into that and take a look at all of the best parts of the week one. Okay, we're going to dive into the Wastelanders first. The floor price is 0.35. That's a 20% increase in the last 24 hours. The average sale price is 0.42 Solana. That's 26% increase, and the volume is up 94% with 23.09 Solana in the last 24 hours. I believe and I know that that has a lot to do with the tokenomics that was released. Pretty much as soon as that came out, you could see this eruption. The floor price last night, when this stuff was released, it was pretty flat, and then boom, it just took off, and it's maintained that. You can see the average price just kind of rocketing up, and this is just the beginning, guys. So I'm really excited for this project. I can't say enough good things about it. So you can see all of these numbers, they don't lie. It's a new project, so that you don't want to base it off of this solely, but if you know a little bit about the project and you've been around, you can see that these are reflecting in the best way possible. The listed count is dropping, the volume is increasing, the Twitter following is going up, Discord's going down. Not really sure what's going on there. Maybe it's just more holders are getting more Wastelanders, so there's less people available. I don't know, but everything else is just showing, a great trend with this project. We're going to jump over and look at the mutants real quick and just watch how their numbers reflect the same. This is a smaller, more controllable floor price. So we're at 0.55 Solana with that, 10% up in 24 hours. The average sale price is up 2% with 0.56 Solana. And the volume in the last 24 hours is up 39%, 8.43 Solana. So they are doing tremendous. You can see the floor price up here has gone down a little bit, but then we had some opportunities to buy and load up. You can see it's held right there at 0.55. The average price took a little bit of a dip, but if you look here, it's only about 0.18, I guess is the difference there, 0.2 roughly. Not a big deal. These are being held, being solid. They're not moving on the line. The volume has gone up. Listed count has gone up a little bit. Looks like it's stabilized and it stayed around 58 on magiceden right now. And the Twitter following is, again, showing the same signs. It's the same account, I believe, so that's where you're going to see that. Discord member, same thing. It's the same server, so that's why you'll see these looking the same as the official Wastelanders. Okay, let's jump into the docs and take a look at the tokenomics. Okay, this is the document there. There's a bunch of information in here, but we're just going to kind of be talking about the tokenomics and the token release. It's coming out, it's in its works, and there's a lot of really, really cool things going on with that. So do your own due diligence, get onto the Discord, become a member there, get onto this page and bookmark it, add it to your favorites, whatever you got to do to stay updated, as well as subscribe to the channel, so I'm going to update you as well with all of the information with this. So the distribution of this would be a 21 million supply, and we will be getting 5 tokens per NFT staked per day. So it breaks down limited time staking and how much you would be, getting per day based on these numbers. The complexity of it is broken down. Reward will be reduced every year starting from the official token day launch. So take a look into this. These are the really nitty-gritty details that you're going to want to know. But the main stuff that we are going to focus on today is the bunkers and the staking and how to maximize your rewards by doing so. When the token does come out, you're going to have the opportunity to stake your NFTs in a bunker, and you have multipliers that will add more tokens as a reward. So your first 1 to 5 bunkers that fit 5 NFTs each are free. Past that, they go up in price, and the more you buy it, the more the bunkers will cost. And if you go down here to stake your NFTs, you need to select an available slot in one of your bunkers to validate the transaction. You only need 1 Wastelander to start. You don't need to have a whole, shit ton of these. 1 of these would be a good start. Honestly, maybe like 4 of these would be a good start, because I think this is a great project. Not financial advice, but you do not need to have 5 Wastelanders to start staking. You can start it with your very first one. And then there's combinations to increase your rewards. Respect these combinations as listed in the table below, and you earn multipliers for doing so. I'm working on this one myself. I'm looking for 2 more females, and I would be good to go on that end. You get the 1 times bonus. So take a look at that. There's also specials that are included in there. I ended up looking for a special and got the radioactive one today, actually. And there's the bonus slots for the Heroes, Hockey Gang, and Robot Gang. So take a look at all the ways to earn more passive income. These are not tradable yet on Radium. That's something maybe that we'll be working towards in the future. But this is something that will be for in-game play, for the comics, and so on and so forth. So it will not be a, token where you're going to earn actual cash on this just yet. So stay tuned for that. I would imagine that's what we're going to be going forward. Now, let's see. The other thing I want to add on here, right here, the background with the W token generates 3 times the tokens, 15 per day. That was my 3rd buy here, so I was very fortunate to get that. And I was trying to hint at that to everybody in the Discord while I was hunting Solana, Cybertruck, and this token guy myself. So they're going to be sought after. That's why the price is running up. That's why the listing count is going down, because people are getting excited and they are getting greedy, and I don't blame them. All right, so scavenging missions. This is going to be the game that you're going to be able to play. It's going to, from what I understand, it's going to be a website where you're going to be able to link your Phantom wallet and then load up your NFTs in there, and they will be on missions. Every 12 hours you'll be able to enter in a new mission. If you fail the mission, you will be kind of put on a cooling situation or something like that, where you're held for 3 days. You don't lose it, but you're not able to enter missions. The higher rarity, the more percentage of a success rate that you have. And what else do they have in here? The rewards. You're going to be rewarded in Solana, wasted tokens, and NFT drops. So very exciting stuff to see with the scavenging missions. I have 7 up to date myself. I have 5 of the official guys and 2 of the mutants. So I am slowly but surely building my way up. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to afford, because these are going up in price, as you guys can see. A couple other things I want to just note on real quick. The casino is coming out. There's going to be lottery. The tickets are going to cost 10 tokens. Buy as many as you want. Every 12 hours, they're going to be a drawing. It's going to be another opportunity for you to win. I believe that there's a poker game that they're establishing as well. And then the comic book. This is coming out. This is a little preview of the artwork, so you guys can see that. So what I understood with the pages, you're going to be able to get a page airdropped, and then you're going to have the secondary market to buy the other pages to put it together for the collections. I'm not going to get into this too much, but like I said, put this in your favorites so you guys can come back and take a look. You get bored throughout your day, you're on the lunch break, read this if you haven't already. It's some good information to have if you're going to be holding on to these things for as long as I am. I think it's going to be a great thing to see develop throughout time. So that's one thing, and the last thing is the leaderboard. If you guys aren't paying attention to that, it's a lot of fun to watch where you can move up and down on the leaderboard as it is updated pretty often, and you get rewards on there during the AMAs, which we were on earlier. So congrats to all the winners on there. You guys are killing it. Congrats to the Wastelanders with all your progress. Super proud of being part of this community and getting to know you guys. It's been an awesome time. So with that, we're going to move on to the next one. All right, we're going to take a look at the Drakos Unchained, and the floor price is 0.5 Solana, which is up 25%. Average sale price is 0.7 Solana, which is up 2.8% in the last 24 hours, and the volume in the last 24 hours is 86.08 Solana, which is up 68.9%. So great work with their marketing and promotion. They are definitely making some good moves. Twitter followers up to 10,005. Discord is at 45,818. Taking a look at the numbers down here, both of these lines, the orange is Solana art, bottom is magiceden, and you can see that the floor price is going up. We can zoom out for the week so we can kind of get a better perspective. Average price kind of went up a little bit, probably had a nice sale there, and then kind of went back down to where it's been, but it's higher than what it was at, so there's definitely some progress there. Increase in the volume, which is great to see. Listed count, both of them are going down, and the Twitter followers is going up, so awesome work here. Everything is looking great. Again, I think this is a great 2022 project to get into. I think it's still at a great buy-in price. It is not financial advice, but this is less than what I bought into, so if I get some more Solana available, I will be buying more. The free airdrop that is coming up is going to be 2 unlisted Drakos. You get a free airdrop for the new breed. All you have to do is pay the gas price, from what I believe, and then there's also incentive for listing if it's above 5 Solana. So we're going to take another look into that. I just wanted to mention that while we're looking at these numbers here to get you guys a little bit more excited on holding. I think this is honestly going to be one of the best performers out of the year. So let's take a look at that, and we'll move on from there. Okay, this is the new website. It's the new look, and it's kind of highlighting the little bit more professional, cleaner look with the logo up the top left. This is the expansion. What they're talking about is the new breed that is coming out, and 32 days, 14 hours, 23 minutes till we see that. And you can see the eruption. That's where they came out and they minted, and you can see where the project is at this point right now. So I like how they're breaking it down, making it easy to see. They say the boarding is January 2022. Liftoff 4,444 Draconauts. That's February 12th. To get that, you must have 2 unlisted Drakos Unchained in your wallet, and you get a free airdrop for those. That is the requirement. And then the egg token, League of Drakos, comes out Q2. So they are on board for hitting all of their targets with the roadmap. So let's just kind of take a look now and see what else is going on the website. It goes over the mission, unique project, so on and so forth. Take a look at their token, what that might look like. It's pretty cool to see that. So 10% done, 20%, and this is when I was talking about that. So 2 or more Drakos from the previous collection makes you eligible for the free airdrops. Now, some other info I'm going to show you in the Discord regarding the listing and stuff like that as far as the price goes. But that's a quick look at the page. Here's a reminder. There is a game already kind of set up. You can't play it yet, but they're showing you how it will be set up. And it is a play-to-earn game. These are going to be big in 2022. That's why I'm so bullish on this project. A lot of fun looking there. I already joined the beta test. I highly encourage you to do as well. Alright, so that's the website, that's the updates, and that's kind of what we're looking at now. Let's take a look over at their Instagram so we can take a look at the battle and see the progress with that. And here we are at their Instagram. They have 17.7 thousand followers. That is a very impressive number. But you can see their postings down here. They keep everybody up to date. Very eye-catching work here. That's what got me interested. It really captivates you because you look at it, you're like, what is this? It's very cool looking, very clean, good 3D imagery. Everything on here I think is a win-win. So here's a preview of Join the Battle. Like this kind of work right here. I think a lot of people are interested in it. So that's why I think they're doing well here. You can see that they had a $3,000 sale for one of their Drakos. And they awarded their winner, I think his name is Dr. Savage. He was the winner of, Dr. Savage. Shout out to you, buddy. Congratulations. He got the most votes throughout the whole week. And there's another one sold for $4,193. That is amazing to see. They're doing great numbers. This is the next tournament that's coming up. All of these guys will be versing each other. So they get the votes, and then they go against the winners, just like any other tournament. And here's a preview. I'm into it, guys. I don't know about you, but I like it. Definitely pretty bullish on this project in general. I like what I'm seeing. I like the numbers. I like the trend. So wanted to show you guys a little highlight on that. And we're going to jump over to the Discord so I can show you just some of the highlights and announcements they have there in their Discord. Real quick, I'm not going to jump around a lot, but right here it says listed Drakos under 5 Sol is the pledge floor price are hurting the project. So anybody that's listing below, and if you remember it was 0.5 Solana for the floor price right now. They're asking all members of Draco to increase their listing amount to 5 Sol and above. That just increases the value. This is what I'm talking about with community. You get in with a great community where they work together. You can dictate and control these kinds of things. And yes, there are going to be people that undercut and want to make their money and get out. But sooner than later, those people will be completely cut out and they will be at a disadvantage because if they want to get back in, everybody works together, they'll be paying close to 5 Solana again. So imagine selling right now for 0.5 Solana and then this community gets together and by, let's say, I don't know, April or something like that, the floor price is 5 and up for one Drakos Unchained. You're going to be pretty upset because the game's coming out, the token's coming out, so there is a lot riding on this. So that's just something to keep in mind, not financial advice, just a little heads up on where this is the direction it's going. So how do you earn the free Sol for holding? Delist on any secondary marketplace or have it listed above 5 Solana. So they're going to be airdropping to random people for doing so with this. So hopefully I get myself some Solana. That would be amazing. I will turn it around and reinvest. That's something I've always done and said. If I ever get anything from a project, I'm probably going to reinvest at least half of it, if not all of it, back into them because that's how strongly I feel for a lot of these projects that I'm in. So that's a wrap up and a recap on the weeks for these two projects. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching the video. That is a wrap. Can't thank you enough for all of your continued support. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below with how many of the Wastelanders or the Mutants you own. Let me know how many Drakos that you may own. Or you can just let me know what kind of suggestions on videos you would like to see going forward. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all of the information, all of the announcements, and all of the projects that are coming up in 2022. It's looking like it's going to be a great year, especially with the projects that I'm putting out there. The strong foundations and great communities are going to carry a lot of these projects all the way through. And other than that, we're still doing the giveaway with the Lazy Heroes. That's going until January 23rd. You can still enter if you have not already. There's a link in the description down below on how to enter. All you got to do basically is click a couple links and type a couple letters in. That's all. And you would be entered in to win. Other than that, thank you guys so much and take care of yourselves.